Hello and welcome to Affirm Afform Attract. In this video, we shall be looking at manifestation with easy steps. I know sometimes manifestation can be so daunting, especially when you feel like you're desperate, you're in need, and you want this straight away, and you're just kind of like, ah! I have 5 easy steps that you can follow. Step 1. Know and decide what you want. This is important, folks. Like, you might say you want a car, and great, and you will sit there and affirm, script, whatever you're going to do, and you will get a car, and it's going to be like, this is not really the car that I want. You know, like, say for example, someone might be selling you their car for cheap, or you might see a car for cheap, or all the cars you see are in your budget, but none of them are what you want. So things like that. So I want a car, I want it to be a 4-door, I want it to be blue, I want it to have this, and I want it to have that, and I don't want to spend no more than this amount of money. You can be as detailed as you like to get the car that you want. If you leave it open and vague, that's fine too. So just be prepared for getting a car, and not necessarily a car that you want. Number 2, focus on your plans. If you've watched my other manifestation videos, I have brought this up a lot. I have done this in the past where I've got a plan, I want to do this, and things aren't working out, and I start focusing on why does things always work out, all the negative stuff. No, and then I've just learned to say no. Okay, I have my, say, a minute like frustration, but then I'm like, no, this is working out for me. My channel's growing, or money's in my bank account all the time, or lots of good things are happening for me. And just affirm what you want. So the moment you stop losing focus on your manifestations, go into focus mode. It doesn't even matter if you don't feel like it. Just say it. Just say it until you start to feel better. Number 3, release your limiting beliefs. And that coincides with the focusing. When we lose focus on what we want, we set into limiting beliefs. Okay, so that's why it's good to always reaffirm what you want and know that you are going to get it. If I say, for example, I'm looking to get 10,000 subscribers on this channel, and I'm getting like 1 subscriber every other day or every other 4 days, and my views are going down, and the subs are going down, and the watch time's going down. That is when you will dig your heels deep and say, no, I know this is just a phase. My channel is blowing up right now. Every single video I post is going to go viral. I'm going to hit loads of subscribers. I'm going to get lots of likes and lots of positive comments. Same thing if it's a business or a house, you're looking and someone's already got it, or you haven't quite met the criteria for something. It's like, no, the criteria, I already have the criteria. Everything is in holding, waiting for me. I'm going to get what I need to get. And you just have to keep believing and focusing on it. Otherwise, we set right back into the limiting beliefs that maybe it's not for us, or maybe it's just not going to happen, and I don't know, is it really, maybe I should aim for something less or something that's more achievable. That's limiting beliefs. So we want to get rid of that. However, it's a practice. Like everything else in life, it is a practice. You're not going to wake up one morning and all of a sudden you're going to be a master manifester. Obviously, you can still manifest to be a master manifester, but it still takes time depending on your mindset. Number 4, believe in your dreams. Again, these things all coincide with focusing on your plans and releasing any limiting beliefs. Yeah, you have to believe in that dream. I believe I am going to be a successful business person. I believe my channel is going to get 10,000 subscribers in a year, or within 2 years, or whatever your plan is going to be. I believe that I'm going to buy the car of my dreams. I believe I'm going to pass the exam and become the doctor that I know I am. I believe I'm going to get that job as a teacher, and I'm going to be the best teacher that I can be. Anything you want, you have to believe. And it's okay that sometimes you're going to have doubts. You are going to have doubts. You are going to have limiting beliefs, but you don't stay there. You try and reaffirm it, script it. Say, no, right now, this feeling no longer is taking over my life. This feeling is phasing out, and I am replacing my feelings with more uplifted ones. Yes, I believe I'm buying that house. In fact, I'm going to look for my house today. Whatever you need to tell yourself to make sure you keep on the track of your beliefs. And number 5, allow things to unfold in their time. Now, this one is important because when we are in situations, and the situations can be desperate, can be dire, we want it now, we want it yesterday. And when we manifest and things don't work out, the limiting beliefs come, we lose focus, and we just start to go down that rabbit hole of just non-belief, and then our manifestations either comes to a halt, slows down, or it just disappears altogether. So that's why it's like, you know what? I know I got paid this bill, it's coming up, yeah, and whatever happens. I know at the end of the day, this bill's going to be paid off in full. If it's a credit card, that the credit card bill is going to be paid, and it's going to be paid off. Yeah, you just leave yourself open. Sometimes you've only got 2 to 3 days of getting £300 together, £400 together, £200 together, and it's not coming. My advice to you is this: make sure you just keep focus and belief that it is going to work out for you. Now, there are times when it just doesn't happen. Let's face it, it just doesn't happen, and it just feels like manifestation doesn't work. It's all a load of rubbish. People are talking rubbish about it because I was believing, and the day came and no money came in my bank account, or nothing came to help me pay it. Maybe because the belief wasn't as strong as you think. Maybe because there was quite a bit of resistance, and it happens, you know, in our mind. We're like, I've been there. In my mind, like, yes, this is happening. You know, I know this is going to be paid in time. The money's going to be there, and guess what? It doesn't. The time is getting closer, and it doesn't. The time comes, and it doesn't. And I'm scrimping and I'm scraping. I'm like, but I've been believing. Why? Because sometimes I've got a resistance flowing in my head, like, oh God, maybe if I try and do this, and maybe if I try and do it, oh God, if I do this. So basically what happens is we try to work out the details of how we're going to solve our problems. And what that does is that it interferes with the manifestations coming through, because we don't know how it's going to help you. We don't know that. Yeah, it could be from someone's idea that then leads you to an inspired action. It could be someone directly helping you out. We do not know. So that's why we need to say, do you know what? This bill's going to be paid. It's going to be paid on time. That's it. I'm leaving it alone. And then you get on with the rest of your life. However, like I said before, it's not always easy, and these take time and practice. So what I would say to you is, if you're in that situation and you're feeling desperate and you feel like you thought you was positive and deadlines have come and you've missed them, or you haven't got this at the time you want it, let it go. Because otherwise you're going to be like, oh no, manifestations don't work. I don't know why it's not working for me. It works for other people. You need to let it go, because you're creating limiting beliefs, etc. And the cycle begins. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What manifesting tips can you share with the community? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and tick that notification bell, and watch out for my next video.